Hey everyone, I hope that you can hear me. So I figured I'd come on here for a little bit and do readings by donation. I just currently went through a bunch of my tarot decks and oracle decks. I got rid of pretty much all my oracle decks, and so that makes me happy. It feels a lot lighter in here. I got rid of some book bags, purses, decor, things that I wasn't going to use anymore. So, yeah. So, I am going to, I guess, show you what I'm kind of keeping, because if you watch my other videos, I've kind of uploaded what I'm getting rid of. So let's start out with the decks that are on my desk. I got the Reiki Divine Healing. I got the Tarot of the Divine. Herbana Witch Oracle. The Crow Tarot. And then the Ostara Tarot. And I think I'm going to be using these if anyone wants a reading. I've also kept a certain amount of crystals. I have quite a few crystals that I'm trying to get rid of, but currently I have some pyrite chips and some Crowley shells. I have a big selenite, crystal, clear quartz. I have a tiger's eye, black onyx cat, my Mandara citrine, my lepidolite, my fairy quartz, peacock ore, moonstone, pink tourmaline, moss agate, but it's like a flower pattern, I believe. I have a green aventurine, unakite, citrine. This is a moonkite in celestine. I think that's it. So that's what I got as far as like my crystals go. That's the only collection I'm keeping. And I also have an amethyst over there on my nightstand. So, oh, and a black onyx spear over here on my altar. So I've narrowed it down quite a bit. I got rid of a whole, basically a bag of crystals. So I'm still trying to sell partial of them. So I sold half of them, and the other one I'm still trying to sell. So we'll see how that goes. If not, I might just gift them to the person that bought the other ones, because I don't want to keep this stuff too much longer. And then I have some more tarot decks and Lenormand decks and some oracle decks that I kept, but those I believe are in the other video that I went through of what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of. So yeah, I'm just wanting to try to make things a little bit easier on me, as far as like organization goes and things like that. And then I also might actually in the near future reach out to my ex-husband and get the remaining things from his house of things that I've kept over there. Some of the bigger items are going to have to stay there until I get my own place, but like the other decor and stuff like that, I'm going to retrieve from there and then either sell it or see if my mom wants it. So that way that's out of his place. He's been very kind and patient with me to keep that there. So I am just going to shuffle the deck. I think I'm going to do a sound cleansing. This needs cleaned out, but that'll work for now. So let me see what Spirit wants us to know. It's amazing that this comes up again. We have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of us are worried about not just finances, but aspects of our life that has been really meaningful to us, or that we've put so much focus and attention on, and we're not receiving what we deserve. So that has been kind of a grieving process for us. And I want to see what else that Spirit has to say about this message. The Magician. So yeah, a lot of us are needing to work with what we have and maybe see value in a different way. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles as well, I believe. In this deck, it's a little different. But I feel like this is also saying that a lot of us are wanting to get some sort of news about what we're worried about, but we are going to be the messenger ourselves. We're going to be able to retrieve or even receive the answers we're looking for if we just stay positive and silent. It'll come to us, because I feel like we've been looking outside of ourselves too much recently, and that's what's caused a lot of disruption. So yeah, with this being in reverse, it's the Two of let's see, Mm. I'm hearing intuitively that we're being too empathetic for people that have no empathy or compassion for us at all. And it's really threw us off balance. And that is why we are getting like dead end energy. That makes sense. Okay. Um, is because we're focused on the wrong people or the wrong goal. And then we have the five. I didn't believe it is the five. Hold on a second. It might actually be the 10 of cups. Yeah, the 10 of cups. So a lot of us are really looking forward to our love life, or at least the end goal, so much that we are not seeing the redirection. So yeah, we're seeing a lot in with this big in reverse. We're holding on to a lot of pain that has kind of already been tried to be recovered for whatever reason, and we have death upright. So there's an ending and strength in reverse. We're being tested. The Empress in reverse. Yeah, a lot of us are seeing like, and then the Page of Swords in reverse, and then the one or the Ace of Wands upright. So I feel like this is saying that whatever we're going through right now, there was a reason for it. There was a deeper level of understanding, of blessings, of restoration that we have not been able to yet fathom. And so Spirit wants you to let go of that full picture and just enjoy putting the pieces together as they go. And you're going to see something more beautiful than what you've tried to accomplish for whatever reason. So it's more like the saying goes, you might want something, but there's something better for you and you don't even know it, or that you don't even realize that it's a possibility for you yet. And so you've had to be redirected, tested, maybe even hurt to overcome it. And to really, I see, yeah, these are popping out in reverse. The Chariot. Then we have the three, no, wait, the Two of Cups in reverse. And then the three, no, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5, 6, the Six of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, some of us are, Spirit is really giving us a pause. Not because it's a punishment, not because it is a rejection, not because it is a time to over reflect. It's more about taking inventory of ourselves and our current situation, and to make peace with what is right now, because that's going to help us see more clearly moving forward. I hope that makes sense. So if anyone wants a reading, I will take donations right now, and I will put in the chat where you can send it to. And it is in the description box if you rewatch this. So if you happen to watch this rerun or of this live and you want a reading for a donation, just go ahead and email me or send me money Cash App and I will give you a reading. So that is what's currently going on, is I've decided to come back to this for a little bit and kind of gain more clarity on things, because I feel like I was maybe overcommitting, or my inventory was way too full. And that's what I mean by overcommitting. I feel like I was putting so much pressure on myself to be using all these cards, all these crystals, all this information, all this schooling, all this whatever training, and it caused me to have like paralysis analysis, is what Kellyanne Maddox says, and I love her, but it's pretty much true, as I just kind of froze. So now I'm trying to downsize and really be committed to what I have. And I know a lot of you are here for the cleaning with me and cooking with me, so I will be doing those too. But I know some of you are also here for the tarot as well. Some of you are here for the reborns, I think, as well. And I currently am not going to be doing any of that right now. For some personal reasons. Yeah, that's where I'm at. And so I watched Dexter Resurrection. Blew my mind. And then I also, what it was, I was watching Ghost Adventures House Call as well, and I was just like, that was interesting. So, yeah. So no one's currently on, so I might be on here a little bit longer, and then I might end the live. And then if you guys, like I said, if you guys have any comments, questions, suggestions, leave them down in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. You can always email me to inquire about services or products and suggestions for content for the channel. And then, like I said, if you want a distance reading or healing, I will do that by any amount of donation through Cash App. So, and like I said, I'm just trying to create some revenue for getting things together. And like I said, I will probably be seeing what comes of that. I don't want to say that I have specific goals and then, like I said, overdo it. Oh man, I tell you, it's been quite a week. And weekend. And Labor Day is coming up. So there's that. My Chi-Chi's so tired. She's so tired. My baby. She's sleeping. She don't even care right now what I'm doing. Oh. The room, like I said, feels so much more clear. Everything feels more clear. Someone keeps popping in and out, so I don't know who that is, but you don't have to be shy if you don't want to be. If you want to be, that's cool too. I'm just giving you some ways to contact me if you decide to connect. I'm going to just look at my phone a minute. It's 12:17 right now. So I don't know what it is, where you guys are currently at. Excuse me, I just cannot get over that episode of Dexter. I don't. I just seen this post on Facebook that said grocery list coffee, things that go with coffee, things that you can eat with coffee. That makes sense. Or what goes in coffee or what you can eat with coffee. That's the only things you need at the grocery store. So, my mom made some amazing chicken and rice soup. And so we've been eating that. And she made some brownies, but she put pretzels in them. And I loved it. My dad loved it too. So I don't know if you guys have tried that, but if you haven't, definitely do. Especially if you like crunch. I love it. And this is my laptop, so it's kind of blurry, kind of grainy looking. Uh, but I had someone earlier tell me, you need a new phone. And I think it's honestly just the connection because I have a new phone for the most part. And this laptop's older. But our connection out here is not the greatest. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see. Before I go, I'm going to do one more reading for the collective. And this one is going to be for September 2025. Interesting. Let's see what else is coming up. So I feel like Spirit is really wanting us to stop self-sabotaging ourselves. And this is a lot to do with mindset, a lot to do with repetitive habits that cause us to get into these mindsets of feeling limited, feeling lack of, feeling maybe even a little depressed. We also have strength. So I feel like we are carrying some of that strength that we've recently discovered, and we are using that as a way to help dissolve some of these self-created problems that we have been constantly fighting. And we have the Hermit in reverse. So I feel like we are really starting to see how we are isolating ourselves in a way that is detrimental to our mental health, our relationships, our overall well-being. And then we have the King in reverse of this one. I might have to look up in the book because, like I said, I believe this is the King of Cups in reverse, if I'm mistaken with this card. So to me, that's telling me that a lot of us are possibly suppressing or maybe over aggressive with our feelings, whether it comes to being defensive or hurt or feeling as if this is a way to cope, and it seems like a good way to cope, but it's actually been harming us. It's about unlocking that knowledge and implementing better strategies and better ways to handle things so that we can create more opportunities for ourselves to not only have love and healthy connections and healthy boundaries and healthy coping skills, but we can just explore a new part of ourselves that we've been trying to accomplish throughout this time period that we've been really struggling with. It could be a couple years, it could be a decade. And we've been struggling to create something out of these years. And we've been searching outside of ourselves when the key is all already in us. But we have got to acknowledge it and use it, and to not be scared to use it and not be afraid to use that power in a way that creates positive change for us. And again, I'm hearing don't self-manipulate yourself into self-sabotaging. Like, it feels like we have been doing a lot of, we've been victimizing ourselves for whatever reason. And it could be because we have gained so much strength from that. We've gained so much knowledge, but that doesn't mean that you can't gain it from being confident, from being healthy, from move forward, from having a whole new vision altogether. So Spirit is really calling you to embrace whatever's to come and just focus on that, and not to expect, just live it, just go through it, and to love it, love your life. And it's not about being fake it till you make it. It's more about making it. You know, it's not about trying to project a certain image out to the world. It's more about just being, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. But it's just a very interesting way of thinking. I feel like there's a way that it needs to be conveyed a little bit more clearly, but for whatever reason, I can't understand what they're trying to fully say right now. And I think a little bit is because I'm getting tired, but I also think it's a little bit of the best is yet to come, and we don't need to know everything for it to happen. We don't need to know everything to get there. We're going to get there regardless. And I feel like that's what we've been missing, is we've been too focused on making mistakes, or we've been too focused on maybe on the other side of it, the other spectrum of that, is we've been too, what's the word? We've taken things for granted, and we've kind of self-sabotaged ourselves in the connections we've had with people, because we've been trying to prove to them or ourselves that you're worthy, or that they're worthy, or whatever it might be. So again, I hope that makes sense. And if you have any comments or questions, just let me know, and I'll get back to you. So yeah, I will go ahead and end the live. If I don't see any comments coming in, there is one person in here, don't know who it is. But if you want to, you can leave a comment. If not, that's fine too. And once again, I have it in the description bar, my Cash App, and then I have my email in the comments, the chat comments on this live of my email and my Cash App tag. If you want a long distance healing or reading from me, and you want to do it by donation, like I said, it could be literally $1, you know, or it could be $10, whatever you can afford, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'd appreciate any amount. And thank you guys for your love, support, your likes, shares, comments, suggestions, and sticking around with me, even though my channel has been kind of inconsistent. And yeah, but hope you guys have a great Labor Day weekend, and you guys have a great month ahead in September, and see you later. If I can end the stream right.